All right, you got a heck of a kicker, Nick Folk, and you've had really good kickers here, starting with Adam to Steven. And then the consistency, and you've talked about this multiple times with Nick, and he was really good in the post game, talking about the win and kicking in that stadium for 7 years and understanding it. But just take a look at this with the first kick here, one of these big kicks that he had.
Yeah, I think the first thing you notice here, and this is a little bit unusual because that stadium's so high, there usually isn't a lot of wind there, but you can see how the flags are blowing here, and it's kind of inconsistent. Even in the during the national anthem, they're kind of hanging, and then they blow, and then they hang. It was kind of a swirling wind, but tough conditions to kick in here. 46-yard field goal into that wind, and that's right down the middle there. Bangs a good kick.
Can't get any better than that. Can't get any better than that.
That's a big kick.
All right, moving on here. And James White, and I heard you in the post game too, talking about he's one of your best players. And we've seen this over the years, money time, whether it's in pass blocking, whether it's the screen game, whether it's off the draw. James pretty much does everything for you. And here he is in the screen game.
Yeah, he does a really good job on this play. And this is a good team play here. This is, it starts with Mac and looking over here and kind of getting the middle linebacker here, Mosley, to just freeze for a second, and that really helps the play, so that when he throws the screen past White, that Mosley's kind of over here, starting from here instead of working in that screen a lot closer to the play. So nice execution here, good patience to kind of hold the coverage a little bit. Same thing here with the backside linebacker. They get him looking, and that sets up the blocks here with Andrews, and then on Wayne. This is really a good job here by James and setting up on Wayne's block, where he runs out and forces the defender to jump outside, and then James cuts back inside. Then he picks up Shaq's block here inside and runs off of that, and then comes and gets upfield. And you see here at the very end, really getting two hands on the ball. And showing real good ball security there in traffic. So just really just a complete run here. The execution, getting it started, and then really pressing the blockers 1, 2, 3, 4, and then good ball security at the end. So really good play.
Not to interrupt you, but I think most fans don't understand how difficult it is for the big guys, talking about offensive linemen, to get outside in open space. And the new rule, the league rule this year, you can't cut. That you got an athletic guy out there, whether it's a linebacker, a corner, a safety. It's extremely difficult for the big guys to sort of settle down and stay up and block those guys. Your mentality is you want to cut.
Yes, and the good thing here that James does is he takes a course that forces the defender to come to the blocker, so that the blocker doesn't have to chase him out in space. He keeps running right at the defender, and then lets Mike make the block here and cut back off him. Then after he cuts off this one, then now he changes, gets his vision on this guy, and then that's Shaq pinning him inside. Now he's looking for the next defender, but he does a real good job of setting up those blocks. And then when there's a little bit of space here in the defense, then he gets vertical and, again, takes really good care of the ball at the end of the play.
Great run right there. Okay, moving on here, and you're talking about a guy like Devin McCourty. Over the years, the amount of snaps this guy has played for you. Guy never is off the field. Durability, consistency, and this is, I don't want to say this is a gift, but it's a nice job by Devin reading the eyes of the quarterback.
Yeah, very good. And so this play starts with a little bit of a disguise here. We start in a single high look here, and as this orbit motion kind of comes over the top here, we end up dropping into a two deep coverage, and Judon peels with this outside route here by Barrios. So kind of the idea of the play here is to run the outside guy deep, to run the inside guy on what we call a sail route in and back out, and then to have a third guy in the flat. So the quarterback, reads it 1, 2, 3, and Judon takes this away, and there's not much down here, and they're kind of waiting for this guy to come back out. I'm not really sure, what Wilson was seeing here, but Devin makes a nice play, goes up and takes the ball here, and then really the best thing about this play, for a coach, for me, is just to see how quickly we go from defense to offense. So on the interception, first thing, block the intended receiver, and we do that, right away to get Devin started. Now we pick up some blocking here. So this is Judon on Barrios. This is Hightower and Duggar right here, making a good block. And, we've got Henry Anderson here and Barmore. And so really we've got, everybody turning from defense to offense, how quickly they get into the blocking pattern and, aggressively try to, turn this into a defensive score. And Wilson comes down here, really makes a good play, makes the tackle. But, good disguise, good heads up play here by Devin. And then, real good team effort to block on the return, set us up in good field position.
And that's not one of those plays where you have in those first 10 plays you show on a Monday morning saying, hey, Devin, we got tackled by the quarterback, where a returner would get sort of tackled by that kicker. Having some fun with Devin there.
Yeah, and maybe we could block him the next time. That'd be another option.
All right, Coach, great stuff. Big win. There's your plays of the week.